Look at that. Did the lamps make the bugs go towards the lamp? I see what you're saying. I like bugs. There's a difference between liking bugs and wanting them around you when you're having a picnic. If you want bugs around you when you're having a picnic, that's like you're a villain. That's like a villain origin story from a comic book. Thinking that like a beetle is cute or something like that, that's one thing. But being like, oh yeah, ants come. You know what my favorite part of a picnic is? It's when a line of ants carries all of my watermelons and baguettes and bottles of wine out, and then I only notice once I open my eyes and I go, where's the food? And then you gotta go, you see the ants and they're going to the anthill, and then you gotta go, and you put your book down and you go, and then you get to the anthill just before they do, and you go, and then the ants have to hit the brakes, like they all slam on their heels, and it goes like, and then there's like a little ant pile up, and when it piles up, you're holding the picnic basket, and all the food just goes back into the picnic basket, and you close it up, and then you walk away, and you put it back on the checkered blanket, and you go to eat something. You get like a fork and you put like an olive on the end of it, and you're reading your book and you go, but there's no olive on the end of the fork. And then you go, but there's no olive on the end of the fork, man. And then you see that there's like 100 ants on each other's shoulders that are grabbing the olives off of the fork and then you start doing it faster and faster and faster and faster, and it goes ding 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 ding, and then you go boom, and they go, they get like little birds flying around, and then you grab your olives, you go like, and they, you get them all in the jar. I haven't figured out the rest yet. But at some point, the ants are going through the holes of the Swiss cheese. Like as you try to squish them, they're like going into one hole of the Swiss cheese and then popping out of another one. And then they're trying to like hit that one and they're popping out of another one. And you go tunk and they're tunk. And then you go tunk. And then the ant's head like pops out of the one that's close to you. And then you go, argh. When's the last time you had an adult conversation? It's been a while. I was at a birthday party with other adults on Sunday, but I was so jet lagged. I was eating crudité, and then I saw a dad that I'm friends with. So I went to shake his hand, but I didn't take the carrot out of my hand. So when we shook hands, I said, sorry, that there was a carrot in my hand. And he says, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. And I didn't know what to say. So I said, don't worry, I'll still eat it. I think he might have thought I was like flirting with him. I don't know. It was I was not at my conversational best. I was kind of I missed the QTE. Maybe they just think I'm funny. That would be a first. You shouldn't say everyone's on the spectrum when you talk about autism. It's not correct. Yeah, some of us are off the spectrum, myself included. So far off the spectrum, we're handshaking people with crudité in our fucking palms, man. Nah. They had me clocked as soon as I toe walked over to him. I bet he was like, this dude's probably going to have a carrot in his hand.